First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today.
Well, it's certainly been an interesting year. And like many of us, maybe you've been drinking more than usual and want to take a break. With Dry Feb, you can.
Why not challenge yourself to go dry in February to help raise funds for the Canadian Cancer Society?
Sign up for Dry Feb, and not only will you be helping people affected by cancer,
you can also reduce your risk of cancer.
Go as dry as you're willing to try this February. Sign up today. It's easier than you think.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
Have you been drinking more than usual?
Why not go dry this February? With Dry Feb, you'll
help people affected by cancer.
And you can also reduce your own risk.
Go as dry as you're willing to try. Sign up today. It's easier than you think.
It's Jake Moore, sports analyst, back in the On TV studios, letting you know that 705 Sports now has 2 shows a week. We still have the 705 Sports that airs every Friday at noon, but we've expanded to now have a show every Wednesday. 705 Sports Headlines will be a show that is much more condensed, that is very fast-paced, going over the main topics of the week in sports. 705 Sports on Fridays will still cover everything in sports in a full show format. This gives you a chance to really see what's going on in the sports world, whether you have a couple minutes or you got a half an hour. So make sure you join me, Dan Gray, on Fridays and multiple different guests every Wednesday, every Friday at noon, only on TV and Sioux Online's Facebook page.
morning and welcome to Tuesday, February the 15th. I'm back.
You are back.
You know what?
We missed you.
I go away for one day and look what happens. You topple the government? What is going on?
The whole country is just falling apart now.
Right on. Okay, well, let's talk about some events.
He finally came out of the rabbit hole and made his little speech yesterday.
Was he crying?
Talking about the Prime Minister. I really don't know what it's going to do, what he did. We're going to take a look at a clip pretty soon about what he's actually doing. And we'd like to know what you think in the comments, by the way. Let us know if you think it's a good idea or a bad idea what he's doing. We have that clip, don't we, Mike? Let's go to the clip of the Prime Minister yesterday.
Here's how the measures we're taking today will help get the situation under control. The police will be given more tools to restore order in places where public assemblies can constitute illegal and dangerous activities, such as blockades and occupations as seen in Ottawa, the Ambassador Bridge, and elsewhere. These tools include strengthening their ability to impose fines or imprisonment. The government will designate, secure, and protect places and infrastructure that are critical to our economy and people's jobs, including border crossings and airports. We cannot and will not allow illegal and dangerous activities to continue.
Oh, okay. So what do you think about that?
Illegal and dangerous activities. Well,
I mean, I can see the blockade thing. That's,
okay, but in what has been permitted to be put forward, have we seen anything that could constitute dangerous? Maybe quasi-illegal, but I mean, again, my understanding of the Constitution is that everybody has a right to assemble and everybody has a right to have an opinion and to protest. And really, look at what has happened, right? I mean, it's taken 2 weeks of occupation, but there has been some movement in what has appeared to have been a long-standing stuck situation that seemed to be only trending in a direction that many Canadians did not want. Now, whether you're for the truck convoy, whether you're against it, again, this is how change gets affected, right? And again, I'm not expressing an opinion, absolutely not. But I will say that I'm pleased to see some movement in one direction or another.
But I'm not sure if there's going to be movement, to tell you the truth.
There has been movement. What are you talking about?
I don't think the truckers are going to move out of Ottawa.
Oh, you're talking about like physical, actual movement.
I don't think this is going to force them to end the occupation, if you want to call it.
Now we get into, like you were talking about last week, that there's always going to be that fringe component to any large assembly
that's
that
attached to this movement.
And will target more extreme
and it's
goals.
becoming more and more, more extreme with the leaders, especially since Trudeau announced this yesterday, and the reaction from the truckers and from the leaders of the truckers movement. Just a little crazy. I'm not going to say what I heard, but it's a little crazy.
It is. It is. And I will tell everybody that Jordan Peterson, who is somebody that I am very attached to, very well-known psychologist, former professor at U of T, he did make a statement to the truckers. It was very well said, and he basically summarizes the situation quite nicely, saying, okay, now what are you going to do? Because this is, and he's talking about the extremists that find themselves nestled within the collective, and he's calling on them to kind of have a concretized plan of action for what their next steps are to be. So yeah, very interesting to watch it. Historical event unfolding, like I said, whether you're pro or con, it is a historical event. So
now, before the Prime Minister made that statement yesterday around 4:30 in the House of Commons, the Conservative interim leader, Candice, is it Bergen or Bergen?
Well, I like Bergen because it invokes Murphy Brown, but that's different.
Yeah, she made some comments in the House of Commons prior to the Prime Minister. Let's roll that clip.
Leader of the opposition. been asking the Prime Minister
No,
to stop dividing, stigmatizing, and name-calling people he disagrees with. Let them know that he listens and that he hears them, but he refuses to do that. Today we are voting on a Conservative motion, a reasonable motion that asks the government to present a plan for a reopening by the end of the month. This should be a time of optimism and joy for Canadians, not division and fear. Can Canadians count on the Prime Minister to do the right thing and today stand up with us, support our motion, and give Canadians the hope that they deserve so much?
So what do you think? Let us know in the comments what you think, if this is a good idea or a bad idea, or is Trudeau doing what he should be doing?
You've got my agenda. I just noticed that.
No, this is from yesterday.
Oh.
But we have more. We have a packed show today. We got a lot of news coming up, and I also have more news on the big storm coming later on tonight and tomorrow. So I'll let you know what's coming our way. I know.
Whatever, Craig.
But right now, let's go to news.
Stop prolonging the winter. Well, I want to talk about the moon for a minute because, you know, I was driving to work this morning, right? You got that picture. Now,
right.
Keeping in mind that the moon is not actually full until tomorrow at about 4 minutes to 12, this is what I saw today, just pulling in. You know, and it's blurry, of course, because the moon won't be photographed, just not her gig. But
especially by an iPhone.
yeah. Well, I don't have an iPhone.
Oh,
Mine's
you
an
don't?
Android.
Oh, okay.
iPhones.
Never mind.
Yes. But yes, so the moon will be full. This is the full moon in Leo on February 16th at 11:56 a.m. Leo marking the beginning of a new cycle, so culmination of the promise of fulfillment, that which was started at the new moon. It is an emotional time, a time of romance, fertilization, and relationships. So having to do once again with Leo, but also with the Aquarius polarity, dealing with the balance between all that is personal, which is Leo, and all that is impersonal, which is Aquarius. So the energy then of the Leo moon is creative self-expression and the boost to individual ego that we receive through pleasure and romance, while the Aquarius sun rules the group. More impersonal friendships and objectivity. Final note, this full moon urges us to strike a balance between romance and friendship and between expressing ourselves in personal and impersonal ways. So impersonal and impersonal ways. Okay, that's
Cool.
it.
Okay, now let's do the news.
All right. Going to drag me into the world of news. Okay, I want to remind everybody that today is the draw for the Big Wish. Okay, so hours away, the Group Health Center Trust Fund would like to remind everyone that today is the last day to purchase your Big Wish lottery ticket. The draw will take place this evening at 5 p.m. There are just under 9,800 tickets available to purchase, with a grand prize of $100,000 and 10 additional prize draws of $1,000 each. Tickets are $25 each. They give you chances to win all of the prizes. So draw after draw, your ticket is in there as a chance to win all of them. So you can only buy tickets online through the Group Health Center Trust Fund website. The sales today will close at 4:45. And again, the draw will take place at 5 p.m. Proceeds raised through the 2022 Big Wish lottery draw will be used to purchase and upgrade medical equipment, which will continue the Group Health Center, their tradition of providing local health care to patients across our community. Okay. All right. Okay, we got to do Doug Ford. God, words I never thought I'd have to say. All right, so with key public health measures and health systems, and this was the language that was, all peppered throughout every conference yesterday, with public health and health system indicators continuing to improve, the Ontario government, in consultation with the Chief Medical Officer of Health, is cautiously and gradually easing public health measures sooner, with the next phase of measures being eased Thursday, February 17th at 12:01 a.m. Mike is lovingly whispering in my ear that we have a clip. So,
over the weekend, I received recommendations from Dr. Moore on a plan to safely reopen our economy and remove Ontario's vaccine passport system. I've accepted these recommendations, and so today I can announce that beginning on February 17th, we will remove all capacity limits except for sporting events, concert venues, and theaters, which will be capped at 50%. Some higher risk settings will also be capped at 25%. Social gathering limits will increase to 25 people indoors and 100 people outdoors. Organized public events will increase to 50 people indoors with no limits outdoors. Effective March the 1st, we intend to eliminate capacity limits in all indoor public settings. At the same time, and at the recommendation of Dr. Moore, we will lift proof of vaccination requirements for all settings.
Well, you know, the biggest things for me coming out of that, of course, is the removal, March 1st, of the vaccine passports, you know, which has been a symptom of the pandemic as far as I'm concerned, and has led to, in my opinion, considerable divisive measures within the community, and, you know, the vilifying of people who have elected to not get vaccinated. So anyway, let's hope that this levels the playing field and we can all move forward and kind of resume our life as a Canadian collective, whatever that means for you. So, okay, we're going to go over to Craig now for a little bit of information on the weather so he can, you know, really buoy our spirits with news of another storm.
Thanks, Heidi. And just take a look at our live shot right now. You can see the mist coming off the water, or it's looking pretty frosty out there. It is pretty frosty too. It's around minus 23 right now. We are going to eventually warm up today. It's going to take a while to get there, but we are definitely going to be seeing some warmer temperatures flood into the area, and that's in advance of a major system coming in for later on tonight into our day tomorrow. We'll take a look at your 12-hour forecast. Morning, we're seeing plenty of sun. We're going to see the clouds kind of thicken up in the afternoon. Temperatures around -7, so not bad, but we actually warm up in the evening to -6, and our temperatures pretty much stay steady for the overnight period as we start seeing some snow come in and also some winds blowing that snow around for later on tonight. And then it gets pretty interesting for tomorrow because we have well above seasonal temperatures and a mix of rain, ice, and snow heading our way, and I'll give you more details on that coming up on the 3-day forecast. Heidi?
Well, gee, Craig, thanks so much for that. All right, I'm almost out of coffee. I'm going to encourage you all to go fill your cup. Take a moment to hear the words from our business community as they give you their bid for attention. The Chamber, of course, inviting everybody to love local, do all of the things local. Businesses need our support now more than ever. So go fill your cup and come on back. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. morning and welcome back. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday to some. February 15th, definitely frosty, but hopefully eventually getting to the warm weather that Craig had promised us a few weeks ago. Oh, it's going to be so nice. It's going to be so warm. March is going to be so warm. Okay, I'm waiting. Anyway, let's talk about some local good stuff. So members of the local Sikh community then practice Seva, which is selfless service, this past weekend by preparing and delivering 50 care packages to Pauline's Place, as well as Women in Crises Algoma. So the local initiative was done by the Algoma Sikh Association in tandem with the World Sikh Organization of Canada, which organized the event throughout over 10 cities across Canada. So the packages comprising of feminine hygiene products, winter wear, PPE and essentials for women were prepared by Sevadars, who are volunteers, and were distributed to local organizations as part of 1 Billion Rising, which is a global campaign to end rape and sexual violence against women. Statistically, 1 in 3 women will face some sort of abuse in their lifetime. Now, members of the local Sikh community practice yes, so they did participate in the event. Unfortunately, the media there has largely overlooked the event, so we wanted to make sure we were putting it forward because the general consensus is it hasn't been getting a lot of coverage. So this act then is to empower women rather than, you know, as can happen as we've have read, as we have seen, sometimes when there's investigation into sexual violence against women, there can be victim shaming, which is reinforced, you know, against vulnerable members of the community. So a little bit of good news there. Very great note. Sorry, Mike, you were... Okay, 2 minutes to Jacob. Well, we got the gold medal count, we got the silver medal count, the bronze. Yes, all things Olympic with Jacob. I'm going to just kind of rip us through the COVID numbers, which supports the messaging and the language that is being provided by the provincial government. So Algoma Public Health did report 40 new cases yesterday. Of those cases, the active case count went up by 2. Okay, so it came to rest at 592, with one of those numbers being attributable to an individual from outside of the public health catch basin. 5 more people were admitted to the hospital for a total of 17, and 38 cases were added to the list of resolved cases. Now, of the 40 new, breaking it down regionally, 32 have been allocated to Sault Ste. Marie and area. 6 are determined to be in North Algoma. 1 is located in Elliott Lake and area, and 1 is in Central and East Algoma. Now, provincially speaking, Ontario reported yesterday 1,369 people in the hospital with COVID. 394 of those in intensive care units, as the numbers are continuing their downward trend. So this is down by 171 hospitalizations and a decrease of 8 in the ICU since the previous day, although once again, early in the week, the officials note that not all hospitals report their numbers over the weekend. So last Monday, just to compare then, last Monday there were 2,155 hospitalizations with 486 in the ICU. So once again, you can see that downward trend. The province recently began distinguishing between those who were admitted to the hospital directly because of COVID versus those who were admitted to the hospital for other reasons but then subsequently tested positive for the virus. Okay, yeah, that's really all we have to go into there. I'd rather talk to Jacob. Yay, Jacob.
Hello. So, thank you, Heidi, for that very energetic, high-energy intro. I say, you have a lot more energy than I do when I was in your shoes yesterday morning. But you know what? Let's get right into the Olympic count. We have a graphic that's going to come up on your screen of my name key. But you know what? There we go. Woohoo! So, Canada was able to pick up another couple medals, getting another gold medal, bringing their overall Olympic count up once again. They're actually doing much better than they were projected to in the Olympics so far this Winter Olympics, so that's fantastic to see. We still have Norway sitting at the very top of the gold medal. However, Canada is in 3rd for overall medals, and one of the medals they were able to win last night was in the speed skating, which some pictures will come up on your screen of the speed skating. What was great about this is a team speed skating event, and Heidi, this is the fastest anyone has ever done this course in Olympic history, doing it in 2 minutes, 53 seconds, .44. When speaking with Isabel Weidman, one of the skaters, she said told CBC she had no words. It is so surreal right now. We knew we have a strong team and we could fight today, but this is just unbelievable for us, being able to win that gold medal. Going on right now, Team Canada in the men's hockey is battling Team China, which last time I checked, it was 0-0. However, China's definitely giving Canada a bit more than they were expecting, just with they're actually really applying pressure, and they're showing they're better at hockey, frankly, than anyone expected them to be. So big shout out to them. But if Canada needs to win this game, so if they don't win this game, they are eliminated from the Hockey Olympics. There is also curling going on right now, where Team Canada is battling the country formerly known as Russia. So hopefully they are able to get that win, as Canada hasn't been as smooth in the curling this year as expected. But obviously, Heidi, hope Canada can keep on winning, and I'll be back again tomorrow to update you on how everything went today.
Well, thanks for that, Jacob. You know, as we count down the numbers in each of 3 categories, we want to go now to Craig for 3 days of categories of weather. So, Craig, over to you.
Heidi, we have another cold day today, but another clear one as well. Actually, today's looking pretty nice. It's a system coming in for later on tonight that we're watching, and it's going to make things a little messy around here, especially for Wednesday. But right now we have this high pressure system sitting over us. We're seeing some clear conditions. That high is eventually going to scoot off towards the east and allow this mess to come in like this overnight tonight. We're going to expect to see some light flurries develop later on tonight as the clouds thicken up and this system moves in. Good news there, our temperatures are going to moderate, and then we're going to soar tomorrow as far as temperatures go. Let's look at the satellite and we'll show you what's coming our way. This is all coming towards the Great Lakes. It's going to initially bump up our temperatures well above seasonal. We're looking at highs anywhere from 4 to 6 degrees tomorrow. So we could see some melting going on, especially because we're going to start seeing some snow and then rain and then a mix of snow and rain. Even some ice is possible for our day tomorrow. Let's take a look at temperatures for today. Not bad. Much warmer than yesterday. -7 here in the Sioux, -11 in Wawa, -14 in Timmins, -8 in Sudbury, and we're all going to see our temperatures on the plus side for tomorrow as the system comes in. This is what we look like on radar. A little bit of snow from overnight. We picked up about 1 centimeter or 2 from that. Other than that, we don't have anything to worry about for this afternoon. It's the evening that we are watching and seeing that snow showers come in. This is what we look like for the next 3 days. For today, mainly sunny for today. Then we're going to see those clouds advance and eventually give us some snow for the evening period and into the overnight period. Again, temperatures -7. +6 for your daytime high tomorrow. Hopefully, it'll take a while to get there, mind you, because, you know, cold air is harder to push out of the area, but it eventually will. By late afternoon, we should be hitting 4 degrees, 6 degrees. But we will also see a mix of rain showers starting in the morning and then changing over to flurries and rain in the afternoon, and then hopefully coming to an end. We don't anticipate a lot of snow from this system. It's just going to be a messy system for sure. And then our temperatures drop again on Thursday at -11. We start to clear out just in time for another system to come in for Friday and Saturday. I'll tell you more about that coming up on the 7-day. Heidi?
So many systems, so many systems. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. I got us behind, and then I got us caught back up. So we're going to take another break. One last chance to listen to the words of our sponsors. You hear from the likes of Maker North, actively solving problems locally and internationally. You'll hear from the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, inviting everybody to register their children for kindergarten. And when we get back, I want to talk to you a little bit more specifically about how the accelerated lifting of restrictions is and is not kind of expanding things for the sporting community. So go fill your cup one last time and come on back. Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
École publique Éco des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique Éco des Rapides for their child. Register your child January 17th to the 21st at epedr.cspgno.ca. Parce que je vois grand.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Morning. It is Tuesday, February the 15th, yes, day after Valentine's Day, the day before the culmination of the full moon, which is always an exciting time in my household. Make your moon water, charge your crystals. All right. Okay, so, while we're, most of us, some of us, pretty excited about the accelerated lifting of restrictions, I wanted to talk to you about the limits in attending indoor sport events. So this changed again, of course, on Monday, yesterday, with Premier Doug Ford slightly accelerating previously announced plans. Monday's announcement allows 50% of the usual seating capacity at sports arenas in Ontario as of Thursday, with capacity limits being removed March 1st. If public health and health system indicators continue to improve. Interesting note, that's in air quotes. So, so if public health and health system indicators continue to improve. So under the previous plan, 50% capacity was slated for February 21st and full capacity at March 14th. So backing it up a little bit. Now the Toronto Maple Leafs are hosting Pittsburgh and St. Louis on Thursday and Saturday respectively. The Ottawa Senators' first home game under the new attendance rules is Saturday against Boston. The Raptors, currently on a 5-game road trip, don't play at home again until March 1st when the Brooklyn Nets visit. And the quote then, of course, coming out of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, which owns the Leafs and the Raptors, said in a statement, following the announcement this morning by the Ontario government, MLSE is pleased to begin working towards the next phase of reopening this week and welcoming back fans to our venues. So the provincial government then announced that last month that effective January 31st, large sports arenas and concert venues would be allowed 500 people or half capacity, whichever is lower, until February 21st. So, things again seem to be trending in a different direction than they had been. So I'm hopeful for the spring. I think it's going to be a dynamite summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going just as planned.
That's right. All according to plan. All right. Factoids. Okay, I loaded 2 today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
Okay, well, February 15th, 1798, the first brawl on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives. Now.
And we have footage.
2 weeks prior, during an argument, one Matthew Lyon from Vermont, the representative from Vermont, had spit tobacco juice in the face of Roger Griswold from Connecticut. Lyon later gave a written apology for the incident, but when the resolution to remove Lyon failed, Griswold was not satisfied with this outcome, and on February 15th, Griswold attacked Lyon with his cane. Lyon retreated to a fire pit and defended himself with the fire tongs. Until,
wow.
I don't know, it sounds like a barbecue down the street to me, with the fire tongs until the other congressman broke it up. Okay. Fast forward to 1979, February 15th. At the 21st Grammy Awards, the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack won Album of the Year, and the Bee Gees were named Best Pop Group and Best Arrangement for Voices for Staying Alive. Alternatively, Billy Joel's Just the Way You Are won Record and Song of the Year, and Donna Summer's Last Dance won 2 Grammys, Best Female R&B Vocal and Best R&B Song. You know what's interesting is, like, you know, if you listen to early Bee Gees, like prior to disco, their sound is completely different.
Yeah.
Like, they were really kind of, I think their trajectory was going in a different direction until...
Then they got the disco.
Then they got the disco. I believe I'd even heard that that Barry
But I
Gibb...
mean, that's how they became popular, was
But
with that album, right? I mean, they were popular before, but then they went through the roof with that.
Yeah, but I think you either want to be popular or you want to make music. I don't
Well,
think there is both.
in the music business, you want to make money.
Well,
and that's what they
yeah,
did.
I guess.
They made lots of money.
Meh, meh.
So anyway, so what are we doing next, Heidi?
We got some social media here.
yes.
We have some people waiting. Jim Whitty, of course, beating everybody to the punch with a good Tuesday morning. Good Tuesday morning to you, Jim.
Morning.
Nice to be back. Nice to see your name. Margaret McCaig, bidding everybody good morning all. Well, good morning,
Good
Margaret.
morning.
Hey, Sandy Lacrosse. She says, GM, everyone. Good morning to you, lady. Nice to see your name. Joseph Bertrand from Maker North says, Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you, Joseph. Enika, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Good morning to you, Enika. Let's see here. Oh, Steve Childs trying to break my brain. GTTAHYAHAGD, welcome back with a heart, a truck, the sun coming up between two great huge tracks of lawn, and rocking the horn. So let's see, we got good Taco Tuesday all. Hope you have a great day. Yeah.
Jacob did that yesterday
Did
too,
he?
and he did it very well.
Good for you, Jacob. I don't know, it hurts my brain. I'll have to talk to him about that.
He's been learning from you.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Steph Swanson. Hello, Steph. She says, good morning, all. I would like to congratulate my sister and her husband on their marriage yesterday as they tied the knot officially.
And you sent us a picture, and I forgot to give it to Mike, so we'll have to show that picture tomorrow.
No. We'll show that picture tomorrow for sure. I'm assuming Lorna, yes? Well, congratulations to Lorna and her husband. Okay. Right on. Aw. On Valentine's Day. That's just kind of washing over me in waves. Aw, that's sweet. Okay, good. Well, congratulations to the lovebirds. Tony Mancuso says, good morning, everyone. Also with the sun and the Traxalan. Good morning, everyone. Have a great day. You have a great day as well, Tony. Steve Childs offering congratulations to Steph's sister on her nuptials. Marilyn Dunn says, good morning, all. Hope everyone enjoyed their Valentine's Day. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, sure. Judy O'Neill said, good morning. Have an awesome day and have an awesome and an amazing day. Wow, awesome and amazing.
Wow.
Well, now I've got something to work towards. That's fantastic. Yes, and I'm almost fully caffeinated, almost wide awake. Awesome. Thank you, Judy. Tamarack, my sister Marjorie, okay. I cannot believe the right to protest is being taken away. Well, I don't know, like it's being challenged, certainly. I think that people are going to protest anyway, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I don't think it changes anything.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But yeah, we'll have to keep watching. Steve Childs, my new sign at the bridge in half an hour. You're awesome, Steve. Go. What sign? You send us a picture. Come on. All right, Bradley. Good morning. Stay warm, my friends. Good morning, Brad. It is absolutely my goal to stay warm, although I'm wearing a dress. So.
Yeah, it's going to get warmer today.
Okay, good. Kathy Boren says, good morning, everyone. Have a great day. Good morning, Kathy. You have a great day as well. Rick Sutherland. Good day, good day. Here's to a great day for all. Changes are coming and it's feeling good. Yes, you watch what's going to happen now with the energy of the full moon upon us, culmination of all of the wish fulfillment that was planted at the new moon.
Plus, we're also seeing more daylight during the day.
Well,
so
yes.
It's making things a little better.
I know, but that, that makes you get all excited. For me, it's the moon. Like, you can really track yeah, okay. Okay, yeah.
Did you know the moon is actually moving away from us?
Well, wouldn't you? Yeah, it's Earth, man. Like, yeah, just keep going.
Yeah.
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Okay. Yes, so thank you for that thought, Rick. Absolutely, I agree. Jen Buchan says, good Tuesday morning to all. Have a great week. Yes, we're already one day into it, so that much closer to the weekend.
2 days now.
Well, but I mean, like, we've already got one day down.
Yeah.
This one's still young.
Yeah.
Okay, he's contentious already. All right. Kathy Barnes says, hurry hard, Canada, hurry hard. Yes, yes. Terry Matthews says, good morning, Heidi and Craig. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning.
Thank you for greeting us. Tamarack, my sister, is active this morning. She says, good morning from Zane and Lucy. Aw, my little niece and nephew. Good morning. Auntie loves you. You guys have a good day at school. And Auntie Inga pops up to round it out and say, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Auntie Inga.
Good morning.
All right, well, that's all I got.
Okay, so let's go to the 7-day. See what that's looking like. Look at those temperatures. I know you were mocking me a little earlier, but we're going to hit 6 degrees tomorrow, 4 to 6 degrees tomorrow. But then after that, temperatures go well above seasonal. Seasonal being -6, so we're heading there. Look, we've got another plus temperature coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Mind you, there are 2 other systems we're watching. One is for Saturday, and the other one is for Tuesday, and Tuesday looks like another doozy. So we're watching that one, but it's your typical spring weather type, you know, your warm, cold, warm, cold. So
I don't know. You're drawing our attention to the temperature to keep our eyes away from the graphic that shows snow in 4 out of 7
snow at this
boxes.
time of year is wet snow, and that actually helps reduce the snow that's already on the ground. I don't know if you knew that, but that's true, because the moisture content from the snow helps to melt the harder snowpack.
Well, I don't know if I knew that either, but I guess I know.
Plus we got rain coming tomorrow, so.
Yeah, but rain then can freeze, and then it's just a big mess. All right, that's all the time that we have for today. You know, in true Heidi fashion, I have taken us well over the 8:30 mark, and we'll continue to do so every opportunity. All right, have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
It's Jake Moore, sports analyst, back in the On TV studios, letting you know that 705 Sports now has 2 shows a week. We still have the 705 Sports that airs every Friday at noon, but we've expanded to now have a show every Wednesday. 705 Sports Headlines will be a show that is much more condensed, that is very fast-paced, going over the main topics of the week in sports. 705 Sports on Fridays will still cover everything in sports in a full show format. This gives you a chance to really see what's going on in the sports world, whether you have a couple minutes or you got a half an hour. So make sure you join me, Dan Gray, on Fridays and multiple different guests every Wednesday, every Friday at noon, only on TV and Sioux Online's Facebook.